Hey guys, this is Joe the Handyman. I'm located here in Manahawkin, New Jersey right now, and just got back from Los Angeles. We visited a festival kind of trade show called NAMM, which is North American Music Manufacturers, and it's just like huge music equipment trade show. And as a musician, it's one of those things where it's like heaven. So it was a lot of fun. Jet lagged, but back to work the next day. So what I wanted to show you guys today, if I can get my hand away from the camera, was this quick job here. This is a shower that, as you can see, got some grout that's fallen out, and it's probably a good 15-year-old grout job. So just real quick video on how we take care of this. Really actually very simple. Got this grout remover. It has, I believe it's like a diamond blade on this end. And basically what it does is it gets in between the tiles. I'm gonna actually have to turn the camera around. Gets in between the tiles and literally just pulverizes the grout that's there. It kind of rides the edges of the tile and allows you to get that grout out so that you can do a regrout on it. This tool is pretty cool because, first of all, it's super cheap and it's real simple to use. This head actually comes off. As you can see, there's an Allen key that they use to get that off. And this is actually directional, this tool. So in the way that it is right now, it's going to remove the grout when you go forward with it. If I wanted to do it where I could pull back and get the grout out, just reverse this head, pull back, and you'll get the same result. All right, so I've actually grabbed a couple of shots here of what I've already removed, but I'll show you how this works. So really the biggest thing you have to be careful of is when you get to where your edges are, where your tiles meet up. You don't want to hit this too aggressively so that you just pop off the edge points of the tile, because then you're replacing tile for somebody. But let me show you how this works. So just place it in between. Make sure that you're straight. And then when I'm not even showing you. And when I get up to this point, just super careful. And then that pulls out the grout. The more aggressive the angle, the more aggressive the tool is going to work. So if I'm laying back like this, it's more of a fine pull out. If I want to go more aggressive, I just increase my angle. All right, that's it. Real simple. So here is the regrouted tile. Looks good. Took nicely. I used a Mape. I don't know. I used that stuff, that grout. So here's the bottom of the tub, not the tub. So here's the space where the tile meets the top rim of the tub. What I did was I had to take a razor blade, clear all this out. Still got some stuff there. Clear all this out. And I want a nice clean area so that I can apply my tape. So yeah, what I do is I take painter's tape and I will run it up a certain height on the tile and then down a certain amount on the actual tub. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, so here's what I do. I take blue painter's tape. The 3M is really good, but anything that'll just hold for a few minutes is fine. And I create this border around the whole tub. Now, in my opinion, this area up here, like this is a pretty substantial gap. But in cases like this where I'm not actually redoing the tile, I don't have a lot of choice here. So I'm really working off of what the prior contractor did. And that's just what I have to work with. So if you look here, what I want to do is get a brand new blade and just cut along right there. Just to get myself a little bit of a better angle in there. Okay, all right, so there's my tape. I don't use a ton of caulk, actually not caulk, it's silicone. I don't use a ton of silicone for this because it's really not necessary, but you just got to get it in the gap, work it with your finger, and then pull your tape and you'll come out with a really nice straight line. So let me show you that. Alright, so what I did was I put a good bead down, and all I will do is just spread it so it reaches both sides of the tape. I'm not really doing my top filming here today, I'm sorry about that. Do the same thing here. Get my corners. Now the good thing about a tub like this is that it's manufactured with a lip behind, what's it called? Which sits behind the tile. However, I don't know what they use behind here. I don't know if they use Hardybacker or just green board or what. And I also don't know how far up they went with it. So really the silicone acts as it makes it look prettier, but it also definitely protects water from wicking back up behind the tile and into the drywall. Okay, so let me let this sit for just a second, clean off my finger, and then peel it off, and I'll show you. All right, so we're going to start the peel off here. Have a bag ready for your garbage. Come on. One-handed, lefty. Peel away. Again, peel away. And when I do this, I typically like to do a little bit of an angle. Okay. And lift it up and away. Try to avoid getting silicone everywhere. Yeah. I do the tops first because if anything's gonna fall, let it fall on the bottom. Two hands. Double it up. Sorry guys, I don't have my cameraman today, or ever. All right, pull this side. Okay. All right, so there's my top line. Pretty sweet. Now my bottom. I'll stand up for this. Right. Let me pull the rest of this without having you guys get dizzy. Hold on. All right, and there we are. Nice, clean line around your tub. All right, makes it look a lot nicer. Definitely better than before, where it was like an inch up all the way around. So there we have it. That is our newly grouted, or regrouted, shower stall. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. One of those things that if you're a homeowner and you want to take care of this yourself, of course you can. Pick up this tool, be super careful, and just get everything out so that you can put back your grout. I definitely recommend a grout that is pre-treated for mold and mildew, because they have that that compound inside the grout mixture already, so you're not having to apply it later on and then reapply it and that type of thing. So hopefully this helps everybody. And if you have any questions, please comment. Thanks.